Hello YouTube, Gotham Comix here is back. I've got a very special guest with me today. I never in my wildest dreams thought this would happen until I got married. But my girlfriend, until I got married to you.
Oh.
So there's a spoiler right there. My girlfriend, Miss Gotham Comix, is with me.
Hi YouTube, it's an honor.
Yeah, so she found out about my hobby and that I do this.
By accident. She was trying to keep it a secret from me.
Total accident. So we figured this summer day, as good as any, when we're both kind of lounging before we go to a party, would be a good time for her to help me out with a haul. So maybe we'll do a face reveal later too. We'll see. Anyway, I have a lot of books to go through, and Miss Gotham Comix, who maybe we'll identify by name later, even though I haven't ever identified myself by name. Or shown my face. We have a lot of books to go through. So we're going to jump right into it. Some eBay, some yard sales. I had a really terrible thing happen to me, but I won't talk about it until it gets resolved. So, you know, whatever. Anyway, this is Amazing Spider-Man 25. I've wanted this book for a really long time. Really nice yellow cover. Colors really pop. If you don't know, this is the first appearance of the Spider Slayer. And it's not technically the first appearance of Mary Jane, but her face is in it, but it's obscured. So this book has gotten pretty pricey, but I found a seller on eBay trying to get rid of it fast, and I paid him 40 bucks for it. So I was pretty happy to get it, and I'd say it's in like VG plus, F minus, maybe a little better. All right. Thank you. We saw the Wonder Woman movie recently. And
I'm now obsessed with Wonder Woman.
She loves it. She's obsessed. She's happy that Gal Gadot is single-handedly putting the DC Universe on her shoulders.
She's so hot, too.
Okay, anyway. So this is Wonder Woman 205. It's one of the bondage covers, which is pretty famous for. The series is famous for. I found that in a box a while back. I never Mylar'd it. I had a relative staying with me recently from Italy, and I took her to a yard sale because in Europe yard sales aren't a thing. And I found this and a bunch of other stuff for $1 a piece. This is NYX number 6. There's not really anything too cool about it other than it's a limited series and kind of goes along with the X23. But there is a subscription coupon in here that CGC identifies when they slab this book. I don't know why you'd want to slab this one, but there is a seller on eBay trying to get some good money for it. I know with the coupon it's more, but I don't know what it'll cost. I just got it because it's cool for NYX. This is Extremely Silly Comics number 1. Tough to find. Worth some decent money too, actually. This is a spoof of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I kind of saw it and I thought it was weird but cool, so I went for it. Then this is my second copy of this in really minty shape. She likes this a lot. This is the first appearance of Spider-Ham. It's Peter Porker.
I think it's so funny.
She thinks it's so funny. So yeah, so happy to have that. And then some books that are hard to kind of come by. There's Milk and Cheese number 5, I think it is. And then this is a one-shot Milk and Cheese 666. Happy to have those. And then I actually couldn't get Mylar for everything, but this is my third copy of this. Punisher number 4, first appearance of Microchip. Not bad for $1. And then Web of Spider-Man 118. This is the first appearance of the... Oh man. No, this is the Scarlet Spider. This is the first appearance of Scarlet Spider. I always thought that Scarlet Spider was in an Amazing Spider-Man book. I think it's 149, but that's just the first appearance of the Spider clone. I don't think he's Ben Reilly, but this one here, it's definitely Ben Reilly. So, be on the lookout for that. And then, before the video started, or when the video started, I told you that a crisis happened. On my way to resolve said crisis, wow, just really couldn't cut off. I bought this. This is probably my favorite Marvel graphic novel art ever. This is Doctor Strange into Shambhala. goes for pretty good money on eBay, and I haven't read it yet, but I'm excited to because the artwork is incredible. Really nice cover, really rich colors. So good stuff there. And then the girlfriend and I, for 4th of July, because we love our country so much, decided to take a road trip to Canada. And instead of seeing all the sites like normal people, we went to a comic book store.
Two, actually. To be precise, but the first one was awful. And he spent roughly 2 minutes total there and decided it was bad.
Yeah, so not what I liked, but I saw this in a Mercenot video. I thought I'd give it a try because it was a good price and the exchange rate is pretty good for US dollars to Canada dollars. This is the Century #1, the San Diego Comic-Con variant. So it's got a low print run. It's the first appearance of the Century. Really cool, kind of an interesting design. I did see this in a Mercenot video, so I'm not trying to copy, but I found it for a good price. I feel really badly for you Canadians. I mean, you guys, I mean, I don't know. Like, I know these books are printed in America, so maybe I'm just being really insulting right now. I don't really mean to be, but you just, I mean, you gotta come to Boston, we'll go hunting, I'll make it all better, I'll cook you some pasta, smoke you some wings, and we'll go comic book hunting. Went to Goodwill and I found this. This is Spider-Man Noir, which is the first appearance of the Black Spider-Man, not like African American. This is a Spider-Man from a different universe. I never usually buy books at Goodwill, but this was in a box with a bunch of other just real filler stuff. Nothing really of value. I picked it up for 49 cents, so why not? Cool cover too. I think it's going for like 15 to 25 on eBay. And then, right before I saw Spider-Man Homecoming, which I liked, by the way, except for the fact that his suit is very gadget happy, I picked this up. This is Amazing Spider-Man 529. This is the first appearance of the Iron Spider. I paid $2 for it. Do you like Spider-Man?
I loved Spider-Man Homecoming.
She loved Spider-Man Homecoming.
So cute, so entertaining. I didn't mind the gadgets, but obviously I'm not nearly as involved in the Marvel Universe as this lovely boyfriend of mine here, whose name I almost just said.
Yeah. But I think people have said my name before, but I've never actually said it, so whatever. It's all good. So, like I said before, tragedy has struck in my comic collecting life.
I know.
So I've tried to alleviate the pain by going comic hunting like there's no tomorrow, and I found Linda Carter, Student Nurse #8. Really tough to find. I wish it was #1, and this one's really beat up, but I paid $1 for it at an antique store up in southern New Hampshire. So happy to get it. Whatever. And she wants me to pick it up, so I have to pick it up.
Got a lot to get through.
We got a lot to get through. All right, okay. DC Comics presents #27, first appearance of Mongol. Pretty cool. The next few are all from one shop. This is Amazing Spider-Man 209, really cool cover. First appearance of Mariah Cravenoff, who is the love interest of Kraven the Hunter, and she goes on to be Calypso, which is like the female version of the Kraven. This character actually popped up in the Spider-Man animated series, which I watched a lot when I was growing up, so I was kind of excited to get this one, at a pretty good price too. Daredevil 113. This is the first appearance of Deathstalker. Iron Man 281. This is a cameo first appearance of War Machine. It's got a low print run, I read. Not quite like low as in it's rare, but just like less than average print run. Daredevil 250, first appearance of Bullet. This one's really cool. Batman 253. This is, I believe, I could be wrong, and I'm okay with being wrong because this cover is so awesome. I think this is when Batman meets the Shadow. I'm really excited to read this one. Here's another Batman book. I paid $7 for this. Really happy and great read. I actually read this one. Batman 613, really great. Harley Quinn and Catwoman cover. Basically, Batman goes to the opera and as Bruce Wayne, and Harley Quinn just messes it all up, and he suits up and saves the day. And then X-Men 256. This is the first appearance of the new Psylocke, but I call her Lady Mandarin. I'm not the only one who does. Be on the lookout for this book. I think it's got some good upside, and it's pretty cheap right now. I think you can find it for between like $2 and $10. I think I paid $5 for it yesterday, so not bad, not bad. All right, now this morning I woke up early and went to a yard sale, and the first part of the yard sale was all 50-cent books, and I got some really, really, really good stuff. So I'm gonna fly right through it. So here's Rye number 0, first appearance of Bloodshot, pretty cool. There was actually a guy next to me who said, oh, I go through these boxes all the time and there's always a bunch of Valiants and they're all worthless. I'm like, well, actually, not really, because this is the first appearance of Bloodshot and it goes for like 40 to 60 bucks on eBay. Anyway, this is nothing really, but I kind of bought it for the cover because it's a cool Thanos Spider-Man Infinity Gauntlet. Obviously, Spider-Man is going to be in Civil War. That's where we're going to see him next in the movies. And I just thought that was cool. This is Giant Size Creatures featuring Werewolf by Night number 1. The first appearance of Tigra. It's in decent shape. It's just got like a stain right up here, and then it's got like a tiny, tiny spine split, like goes right up to here. So I can live with it, whatever. You know, it's 50 cents, whatever. Okay. Devil Dinosaur number 1. This is a sleeper book for me. I think this book's got some places that it could go. 50 cents again. Second copy of this, Captain America 360, first appearance of Crossbones. No one really cares about it now. I was an idiot. This is one of the books. I paid 40 bucks for this. This is one of the few books I've ever overpaid for. And whatever. I can't believe I found it for 50 cents today. Spawn number 1. The only issue with this is that it's not a newsstand, but happy to get it. Spawn number 9. First appearance of Angela, 50 cents again. Here's Venom. The Enemy Within number 1. Cool cover. Who knows, you know, with the movie. Solar Man of the Atom number 1. Simpsons Comics and Stories number 1. Again, I'm kind of running out of Mylar. Here's Batman Sword of Azrael number 1. Ooh. I feel bad. Now I've taken the spotlight away from Miss Gotham Comix. And she's checking Instagram because she's bored. Batman 497. This is when Bane, obviously from the cover, breaks Batman's back. Then I have 2 copies of Superman Man of Steel. This is the first cameo appearance of Doomsday. And then that's number 18. And then 2 of 19, which is the first full appearance. And then I've got 2 copies of X-Force number 2. It's the first appearance, or the second appearance rather, I wish it was the first, of Deadpool. And then Savage Dragon number 1, not his first appearance, but 50 cents, can't beat it. Bloodshot number 1. Happy to get these 2 for 50 cents a piece. This is awesome. Thanos Quest 1 and 2. I'm really excited to give these a read. Really can't beat it, and they look great in Mylar. So, really winding down now. Marvel Preview number 1. There you go. I've been really getting at the magazines lately. Shambhala wasn't the only one, so that's cool. All right, I got 3 books left. They're from today. So I think my total books came to like 20 to 25 bucks when I brought everything to the guy at the yard sale, and it was obvious that he had attempted at least to cherry pick his boxes. But I found a lot of books here. So he did have a box of keys, and so in that box he also had like this clearly, and he had a New Mutants 98, and he had some other Spider-Mans, but it was mostly like Bronze Age and Copper Age and a little bit of modern, so nothing I was overly interested in. But I did see this. This is Incredible Hulk 449. He priced this up at $7. This is the first appearance of the Thunderbolts. That's cool. Winding down because my battery's running low. And then Incredible Hulk 340, he priced this out at $36, which I thought was really kind of random, but whatever, you know. And then I paid $150 for everything, including this last book, and I think I got an absolute steal. This is, I'm not even going to say what it is because you know what it is. I had a friend, well, not really my friend. My brother's friend from work had this book. He promised he was going to get it to me and sell it to me for 75 bucks like 3 years ago. Never did, never has, still at his house, whatever. So I was like, now with the Venom movie, I was like, you know what, I'm never going to get it. Like, it's just not going to happen. And then today at the yard sale, I saw it. And originally I offered the homeowner, I offered him 125 bucks. And he said no, because he said he could probably get 200 for it on eBay, and that's probably true, actually. Maybe he could get more. This is probably a 9. If you don't know with this book, it's got not, I guess you could call it chipping right here. Don't be alarmed by that. That's actually a printing error. It's really common in Amazing Spider-Man 300. But other than that, it's got like one tiny spine nick there, but other than that, it's pretty flawless. I mean, I'd say it's at least a 9, 8.5 on a bad day. So anyway, I'm really happy to finally have it, and I did look through it, and I mean, I respect Todd McFarlane and his artwork, but it's not really my style, so I'm going to read this once, and that'll be it. But happy to have it. You know, it's obviously a big key for Spider-Man. So I'm going to close with a few thoughts, and maybe a face reveal.
Definitely a face reveal, because I'm here.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. She just gave me a kiss on the cheek. Yay. All right, so first things first. Someone on my last video commented on it using the N-word, and it wasn't me. It was with regard to Miles Morales. I have to tell you, I don't get into politics at all in a public setting. I avoid it. But, and actually, I totally believe in free speech and saying what you believe. But I also believe in respect. So if you're going to not like my video, that's fine. But just keep the language appropriate and keep it respectful. I think that the world is shitty enough as it is, and this is my this is kind of like my escape. So I don't want anyone taking the negative of the world and bring it into comics. It's cathartic for me to flip through a box and to make these videos. And I just, you know, and it's not only for me, but it's for everybody else. So if you ever want to like swearing is one thing, but don't bring in race, don't bring in anything else. I can't even believe I have to say this, but it's dumb. The other thing is, somebody else commented on my video, and it was actually, it kind of made me think. He basically said that my channel is like everybody else's, that I only collect keys, that I probably don't read my books, that I probably don't get a deal on the books. What I say to that is, whoever you are, or if anyone else may feel that way, I look and look and look. I look everywhere on eBay and yard sales, on Craigslist, and I go to stores all the time. I drag Miss Gotham Comix with me, and she loves to do it, and I love to do it, and like I said before, it's cathartic. If you look, like, you'll really be amazed what you'll see and what you'll find. Not everything has to be bought on eBay, not everything has to be bought at a Comic-Con. Look at all these books I found today. Like, a lot of them were 50 cents, and I'm not the only one who does this.
I can attest to the hunt that he is extremely dedicated to, and really, you know, every weekend is seeking out yard sales and just random little happenings that may or may not have comics, but, you know, to him it's almost more about the hunt than the final product, or maybe it's even equal. But
yeah, for me it's equal. So I'm not trying to be on a high horse. You know, I'm not trying to say the way I collect is the right way. I'm really not trying to do that. And honestly, like, I don't need to explain myself at all. I have a very small amount of people I subscribe to. You can feel free to subscribe to me or not subscribe to me. For me, making videos and hunting books and reading books and going through the bins, like I said before, it's cathartic. The world we live in is total crap, and this is my escape. Other than that, I'd like to give out a few shout-outs before I end this. Reaper Tate's been really great. That rhymes. Man from Beantown, Captain America, 80i Samurai. Have a look at his videos. He's been really, really, really solid. I really like his stuff. And I hope everyone else is doing well. You know, enjoy summer. Boston Comic Con is coming up. I hope, if you're going to be in the area, let me know. I know Angel, Captain America, he's going to be around, and I'm looking forward to meeting him. Excuse me. And I guess, since we're here, I might as well. You can see my ugly face.
Oh, don't!
So anyway, okay, all right, here we go. I'm not going to make a habit of doing this, but just for the subscribers. Okay, all right, okay. Hi.
Hi.
We are in the shot. Yay. All right, okay, so remember, Gotham Comix with an X. I love everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope everyone continues to do well. Bye-bye.